So keep that in mind as an option you've got.
That looks better. Camera. 1, 2, 3,
Lights?
4,
Did I?
5,
Might,
That works.
6. We good.
Did I do it?
Sure.
Yes. I synced the sound.
You.
We're all synced up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the best.
He's something.
I'm really good at technologies.
Hi, Internet.
So good.
This board game night. This is Citadel.
I thought I was
Games.
having a stroke.
Did you ever stop?
It's not too late.
So my words have been getting really jumbled lately.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to worry. If I have early onset dementia,
That's a symptom of dementia?
I think so, where you're just talking and you think you're saying things and like, but when I hear it, like, that's not a word.
I feel like I do that all the time.
Well, we're
like
not
I
going
do
to
that
talk
all the
about
time.
we're not going to talk about what happened the other day. But your pronunciation abilities are not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
That's a different
It's a different problem?
situation.
Oh. It all makes sense in my head.
Your pronunciation abilities or lack thereof
Are you
are
pronunciating?
ignominious.
Well, he must not be
I'll
certified.
say.
Oh, you were there for that.
He's not.
That's what I'll.
Okay.
That's how I'll describe your pronunciation
He's not
abilities.
pronunciation certified.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I don't think I could ever get pronunciation certified.
No.
Oh, no.
What do they call that? IPA?
IPA? Isn't that a
Yeah.
beer?
Well, yeah, but like International Pronunciation Association, or
Is that a
I
thing?
haven't got a clue.
Well, I think depending on which country you're on, which syllable you put the emphasis changes.
Yeah, yep. That's it.
Yep.
I concur.
Yep,
That's-
that one.
I'm That's
thinking
done.
Sorry, I'm thinking of International Phonetic Alphabet.
Oh.
Well, helps you pronounce things,
Huh.
right? So whenever you go to like a dictionary or even like Wikipedia will have it. So if I go to look up, it'll have something like that.
That looks. I don't know how to pronounce
So
whatever.
for
those
example, if we
symbols
went
are.
to Latin script, or let's just say Belgium.
You talking about the thing that's like in the dictionary?
The pronunciation guide in the dictionary.
This just shows you how to pronunciate a word.
Yeah. Like this.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
IPA. That's how you. IPA.
I don't
Freely.
think I've ever seen it like that before.
Yeah. So let's look up something.
I'm learning. This is board game night.
We're gonna learn some stuff.
Learning.
I'm learning.
Process of acquiring.
Getting learned is really hard though. It's gonna wear me out.
Wes, did you play any Destiny like yesterday?
No, I'm really struggling to spend any time
Okay.
on Destiny.
I haven't done the mission that was just released, if that's your
Was I
Oh.
supposed to have done a thing?
Yes.
Crap. I didn't.
I've been focusing on the stuff that's about to go away.
Okay.
I'm gonna miss whatever those are. It just is what it is.
You have until the 3rd?
I'm at the point
That's when it
of
releases.
Oh.
the basement where it's like, my framing's done. I think I'm done with the electrical, so now it's like insulation and sheetrock over the weekend is what I think the plan is. And like, I don't have any.
You done with?
Oh, yeah, this weekend
I
I'm gone all
don't
weekends.
do. Where are you going?
Ranch.
Did you find like a weekend where you could get into like
Sneaky.
Like one of the
sneaky.
condos or something.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
So,
Get your fishing in.
Yeah.
Are you gonna catch one this time?
I catch one every time. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never gone and not caught a fish.
I'm not sure that's true.
Okay, that's probably not true. But as of recently, as in like the last 10 years.
There should be some way I should have to make you prove it. I don't know that is, and I wouldn't trust.
I
any
came back with pictures and videos.
I
and
wouldn't
still
trust you
didn't
in
believe
any
me.
of your pictures, anyways. So
Yeah.
if Jane doesn't come back corroborating your story, it didn't happen.
She never goes to the river.
Nope. You're not gonna make her walk that far,
Or sit there for that long.
or sit still, unless there's like a soft, flat, padded area where you can just say, practice your tumbling routine there.
She can do it on the road. That's right there.
Yeah, the dirt and rocks though. So it's got to be like something where she can do her backhand trim, back tuck,
Lay
back
down my
whatever,
jacket.
front layout thing. Yeah, your jacket has to be 18 feet long.
Yeah, she'll figure it out.
See, that's
Be resourceful.
It doesn't work. So, we are trying to find and scout out the road back
yeah.
to the
I
Citadel.
think ultimately we're trying to go this way. However, I am tempted to go into this square, and at least, well, I think no matter what, we have to go. Us two have to go into this square. But I kind of want to check out this site and at least the site, just in case that's a trigger for something.
Yeah. I think that's basically where we start.
Go for it.
And these two have to go that way. Otherwise, because these two have the penalty for
You're-
moving out.
It's possible this is a thing, but don't we think the crevasses through here?
Yeah, but whether like, I don't know.
It's weird that
curves
there's not
up
a
or-
Maybe it
there's not a
ends-
terrain here.
Maybe the
which seems
crevasse
weird,
ends.
but-
So like, it ends here. Like it opens. The crevasse opens.
Well,
the
at some point
bridge-
over here, there's two bridges.
There's a
So we
bridge
can-
somewhere and a bridge we're supposed to build somewhere.
Oh, so maybe it kind
So
of
it's
goes like that.
that's what's confusing about this space being empty and like if you do explore this one, it's not like there's a terrain here, so it wouldn't come this way. So it's some loop up here, but you'd hit the crevasse anyways and be stopped.
I'm
So
gonna
I
move
think
up
we
to
go here.
which costs me
It's
3
gotta be
cards.
here, right? It costs you what?
3
Two.
cards.
Or 3. Yeah.
But I need 3 cards from my hand anyways. So,
Okay.
might as well.
So you can at least get one into your hand. Can you put all 3 in your hand? You can only
Oh
put
no,
one in
you
your
can
hand.
only pick one, huh? That's right. I don't know why I thought.
Unfortunately. Do I need to read you the rules?
Yeah.
You want me to get the rules out for you? Okay, so on your character card, there's this action.
Don't actually read it to me.
There's-
Okay, that's it for me.
So it. Okay. Did you just go around the horn, OJ?
That's me. Well, is it expensive to even look north?
It depends on what you uncover as you're exploring that direction.
It's low enough to where it's free, but whatever it reveals is what could be costly.
Thank you, Brandon, for answering the real question.
Yes.
Like all things, it depends.
Yeah, let's have a look. I'll have a look. Oh shoot! There's a card, and it has words on it. Would you mind doing the honors?
Fatigue overcomes you. You stop and take a few moments to breathe and take stock. One exhausted character must give up 3 cards.
On the
You
tile.
exhausted?
On
I'm
the
not.
tile.
It's a mandatory
it's a
action
mandatory
on
action.
that tile. Are you exhausted?
Well-
So it's you two.
No, that's only this part.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
Oh, let's see what the rest of this says here.
One exhausted character. I guess it's whoever's involved. I mean, it's just.
Holy action.
It doesn't necessarily mean.
Does it say involved?
No, there's a mandatory action, but
This is something else.
It takes place lower.
Okay, what does it say? Word it to us.
Okay, I'll read it. You said
It
you
says
wanted
one
me to read it.
exhausted character must discard 3 cards.
Are you exhausted?
I'm not. Are you?
I'm not involved.
I don't think it's even to that. Like you're saying, it's not even part of that.
Yeah.
None of us are exhausted.
Which is really weird. Okay, and then there's a thing.
What's this part?
Is there flavor text that makes sense out of what you're reading?
Those are the words.
Okay.
During the following action, the active player is whoever revealed this during the draw step. Okay. You may not draw more than 3 cards. Cool. Now is not the time. Okay, so I need to get 2 successes however I feel like it. 2 successes.
That's the think. Or
And you can only
And I've
draw.
got to use
compose yourself.
I've got to use the thinky think.
Is it chained?
No.
Okay. But you can only do 3.
I have to get 2 successes.
It's not chained, but he needs 2 stars.
I thought you just said that you could only. It said you could only draw 3.
Well, yeah, but there's no minimum, but the maximum is 3.
Okay.
It's like extra conditions on this action.
I'll let
Really
you-
exhausted
I'll let you
character.
confirm.
Fatigue overcomes you. You stop and take a few minutes to breathe and take stock.
I already read that.
Yeah, I did that.
So you're just stopping to rest.
Uh-huh.
And if you were already exhausted, you have to spend some more.
Okay. But none of us are exhausted, right?
Right.
Good
Well,
luck.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could choose to, but I don't really have anything that would help, unless the flags. I don't have flags. Okay.
All right, here they are. None of my people will help, so
Yeah, we're unwilling.
There you go.
well, I got.
There's
I
your
got
That was
one.
great.
This is more than enough. Okay. Now is not the time to be disheartened. And then you may choose 1 card in your action deck or discard pile and add it to your hand.
That's nice. Which
I
would
probably
include,
got to discard those.
would include that? Yeah,
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
Cool.
Pretty nice. You can do a second wind.
Well, my second wind is blocked.
Well, we can unblock it.
There's a way to unblock.
Yeah, I
you
might
need
deal
it.
with that later.
Because I
I
I
probably
think
have
we're
to do
done
that
with
soon.
this though.
But the unblock returns it, so it's the same thing.
We're done with this.
we're done.
If it's your action card and you unblock
So I was
it,
gonna
does
pick
it go
one.
back into the stack?
Returning it, I would assume, returns it to this.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
And then we need 178.
Well, that's me. I'm on it. I'm doing my job. What's our symbol for this scenario? Because there's a few 178s.
Still the bread, is it not?
Yeah, I believe so.
My memory's not that long. Okay. 178.
In the distance, you can see a wide crevasse that a bridge crosses. Imagine that. At its narrowest point at each end, 2 sturdy
This is the
We're getting close
trunks
to
This
the
is the bridge.
Citadel.
strengthened by necro-druidic magic have enabled
Might
it
even be a
to
little further than
withstand until today. This is probably going to be that exact same thing. Look at that.
Yeah,
We have been there before.
we have crossed
Here.
that bridge.
Here, take it.
But that one we're not going to cross.
That's
over.
the farthest this way we've ever come before
There
from
we
the
go.
Citadel. So,
Now we know.
but we know where we're headed
For
now, just
sure.
straight across.
I might as well just move over. I don't have enough cards right now.
Not unless.
Actually,
I mean,
looks like I'm
I
gonna.
could move too, but then I'd be down to 0.
I think I could cut myself a few times and then get energy back.
How many have you done?
That's how
anything?
that works.
Are you at the top? Are you have full stamina?
It's a
I'm at
self-mutilation
7.
game.
Okay.
So if I just cut
Well, I'm-
myself some, use blood magic, I get really energized.
Yes.
Do it.
I think it's time for me to do that.
But remember, if you have to do recovery, sometimes. Do you have anything that affects recovery? Like you're injured?
No, nothing.
Okay.
I think this. I should do this before
Any
something happens to
any
to me.
weakness is usually.
Yeah, I think I'm okay at the moment. So
You
if I
can, and you can only have 2 cards in your hand. One of you two can only have 2 cards in your hand. Because
Why?
you have an alembic piece.
I've got to discard one of these. Okay, I'll do that in a second.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that means.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take 4 hit points,
I'm even more limited than usual.
which gives me 8 cards, right, at random.
We should have played this on the harder difficulty. And just add some challenge. We're all just gonna pass out here on this plateau.
Possibly. I'm on my left. This is all
Cool.
the cards I have left.
We're gonna.
Period.
We got some solutions though. Boop. We've got tricks over here we've never used before.
Yes.
There.
And then I've got to discard one of these because I can only have 3. Okay, someone else go.
All right, Drew.
Did you move? Did you want to move?
Oh, should I? So that you can follow me? How many?
Yeah.
That's gonna cost me
2.
Just 2. Yeah.
just 2. Okay, I'll do
and then
that.
you could.
I'll just discard.
Remember,
Can
you
I-
can
well,
put
perhaps.
one in your hand. We'll check to see if what's good. If you, I mean, if one of these is better than what you already have, cash these, please.
Those are really good.
I'm gonna discard that one.
I am shocked. I need to not sit here and just eat them
So this
constantly.
This is the only nut you can eat.
It's the only one that didn't show up on my tests as being a reaction. But the doctor still was like, avoid all the tree nuts. Even though this one
Okay,
you
what-
seem to be okay with, just
What are
don't.
some nuts that are not tree nuts?
Peanuts.
That's not even a nut.
It's not even a nut.
They
But
come
people-
from pea.
But humans typically don't understand that.
So we have to specify
Tree
it's
nuts.
a tree nut.
Tree
Otherwise,
nuts?
it's a peanut.
Yes. Yes. If you read like the packaging things and they say the allergens, it'll be tree nuts and peanuts. Because humans are dumb.
Well, never mind. There's more. There could be more to that actually.
Okay, I will follow.
Right on.
I need to not eat those because they get chocolate all in
Thank
my
you.
hands. Those were a bad choice.
Spare no effort. And
They're really delicious, but they're a terrible choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all make bad choices.
Some more than others.
Yeah. This is true.
So we're trying to keep our eye out for 2 more things that could give us
I had
objectives.
stuff on my fingers.
Yeah.
As a reminder. Wes, I think you're up.
Okay. I'm going to follow Brandon,
Okay.
which costs me 2 still,
Yes.
no matter what. Kind of doesn't even matter.
Unless you wanted to keep one of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, reflex is a waste. Nope. Okay. That's kind of it. I'd like to actually use... I'm afraid of this happening. So rather than... I don't want to recover unless I have to. It could be really, really great.
Well, right now, movement out of this square isn't a penalty, so as long as someone's ahead of the square of you, you're
Right.
fine right now.
Right. I probably want to... I kind of eventually want to reclaim my second wind.
Okay.
And if it's like my last card and I move, I can guarantee getting it back and then using it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm gonna. That's what I want to try and arrange. But right now, I'm just following you around because I look tired.
So is... I know this probably isn't the path, but I'm tempted to look at that eyeball one just in case.
You have
it's
to have
something-
one success to get it.
You do?
Yep.
It's not chained though.
Is that worth
I
it?
know what that one is.
I don't know if that's worth it.
Is this one where you swim out into the ocean and drown, saving somebody?
Oh, it might be. We've technically been right here before.
That could be what that one is.
I don't want to do that.
We still can't do that one. Did we pull that off before?
We didn't pull it off.
I don't think we succeeded. We give up and go back. I know we swam a little ways.
Yeah, a bunch of us like attempted to swim out there.
Did we give up and go back?
I think
I
so.
think we gave up on that
We
drowning
just-
bird.
It was a drowning bird. It was.
we
was
don't
it
know
bird?
what it was.
We don't know. Did we not save whoever it was? Anyway,
I
it
don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
let's just
Doesn't
move on
matter.
then. I have a feeling it's more along this path, anyways. I don't want to risk too many cards, unless you guys think it's worth it.
I don't. I wanted to look for monster footprints real quick though. Where were we when we
If
were
we
supposed to
need-
go
no.
save the monster? Was it up in here though? It was over here.
Okay.
Okay. Kill the monster for somebody.
You want to go ahead and move in
Yeah,
the square with
yeah.
us?
Can I
so
just
many
move
so many things to remember.
up here with y'all?
Okay, who wants to explore? Anybody want to? Anybody feel like they have the cards for it?
I do not have the cards for it.
Here, I'll do
I
it.
feel like I'm a little tired of that.
We're getting a little worn down.
Yeah.
Loud braying sounds cause you to hurry. Two men are trying to rescue their donkey, whose hindquarters have disappeared into the
Been here
wormhole.
before.
The animal is pulling kind of a homemade sled with a lot of wooden planks piled on top of it. Every time the sled moves, you seem to hear the bells ringing. If you rather go on your way, you can discard this, or I can talk to them and help, and make your way over to help them.
These are the bastards trying to steal planks from the singing road that
Remember
we're
last
trying to
time,
make
though?
sure is okay.
Last time it got swallowed up and we couldn't help it, and they said they thanked us anyway. Thank you for trying to help anyway.
Yeah.
And like there was no consequence as far as I remember.
We're supposed to reinforce this road.
Should we go over and talk to him?
Yeah,
It's
to
free
put
to go
him
over.
in prison.
It's free to go over and talk to him.
Yeah, let's put him in prison.
Dialogue.
Sure. 48.
Let's bind them. I've got rope.
Yeah.
Luck is on our side. Help us get her out of there before she falls into that hole. If we lose her, we're finished. The sled is full of planks and stakes with little bells attached, obviously taken from the singing lane. What are you going to do with all this? What are we going to do with it? Now it isn't not the time. Just give us a hand. You grab the donkey by the harness. It's a mandatory strength action. Not changed, but you need to.
I should have done
Two
this.
This
stars.
is my donkey now.
If an involved character has a, no one's involved, right?
No.
It wasn't optional. Was it optional? Oh, is it a discard this if you don't care?
Yeah.
Okay,
should
so
just discard.
no one's involved.
No, just
Yeah.
me.
And do you have a weakness?
Yeah.
Takes 8.
Tell us what your greatest weakness is.
You need you need 8
I have
stars.
lots.
You need 8 stars.
Yeah, but
if you're
the
weak.
greatest one.
Okay.
Because are you technically involved even though you're the active player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then it requires 8 stars or
How many cards are required to flip it over?
0.
it's not chained. Use 0. Use however many you need.
Okay, then I just do nothing.
Okay. The animal keeps braying and scraping the ground with its hooves, but slips relentlessly, disappears into the bowels of the earth.
Well, you put your hand on its collar, but you just didn't do anything. You just,
dang
oh. Just dang it.
Ah, darn it.
If you're,
Sorry, guys.
Oh, if you are playing the bread scenario,
Uh-oh.
read something different.
Uh-oh.
What?
This is
Okay.
gonna be different than last time.
We just lost a bunch of freaking
Shit, was I supposed to save it because it's
I
the
don't
bread
know.
scenario then?
Ah, damn.
How are you going to do it now? And what are we going to, or how, I don't know why it's asked that, but how are we going to do it now? And what are we going to tell the others? The 2 men wonder, tears in their eyes. They turn to you and give you a firm handshake. Thank you anyway for doing everything you could try to save our donkey.
You're
We won't
welcome.
Forget it.
I tried so hard.
For you, it is a blessing in disguise. You certainly would have preferred the animal to survive, but at least they will not be able to dismantle the singing lane anymore.
Right.
Objective 2.
Influence +1.
Okay.
And take a 105.
I don't have that thing anymore. Somebody have our
Yeah, it's me.
pamphlet. Influence plus what?
Just 1.
There's a special 119. Oh, were you supposed to take a different card?
105.
You don't deserve a 105. Oh, nice. Good job, Brandon.
All right.
Objective.
Luck is on our side.
Yes.
Only one more objective to go.
Okay, now I need the 119. A plank of the Singing Lane gives
That
way.
was a random exploration.
Yeah.
Happened. Okay.
A plank of the Singing Lane gives way beneath your weight. You bend down to examine it more closely and notice that it is no longer firmly tied to the structure. This portion of the track seems particularly dilapidated, and it would take very little for the loaded carriage to fall through.
We have to fix it.
If you would... 119? Oh, okay. If you would rather go on your way, return this and replace it with another 119 card. Or we have to repair... try to repair the boards with a 3-star success with a minimum of 2 cards. I imagine...
Obviously, we have to.
Yeah, we gotta fix this.
Yeah.
But it's the repair symbol. And what other one? Wasn't there 2?
No, it's either the eye,
Magnifying
the
glass
spine-
or the
the
hammer
eyeglass
and
or the.
anvil.
So 2 of them. Okay. I don't have anything that boosts me on that, but
I don't
I
have
might
one
have the most cards.
either, but
Even though I've done I've done as much recovery as I can possibly do.
I could do. Can I use this spare no effort if I'm involved and help you?
Oh, I want to be involved.
It's a combo action.
It's not though.
It is
How do you know?
because of the dice symbol. So you actually have multiple shots at completing this.
Oh, okay. So it's not an all at once.
Oh, cause it's got the black.
But you lose energy if
background.
you fail. There's consequences if you don't succeed all at once.
So we still want to succeed all at once,
It's better.
but you can fail and we can still do it.
Still.
So that means, but we need to have one of these to do it.
Either
No.
or. You don't have to have that. That's just the type
If
of action it
you
is.
don't. Okay, you don't.
So if you have the anvil
yeah.
symbol, you can use these.
You can only use those matching icons.
Yeah.
You need for gear up. Got okay. Right.
for your cards.
Okay. Yeah, I want to be involved as well. I wonder if though.
I can give you a wild card symbol.
I've got this as well. It says at any time during the results step, draw 1 or 2 additional cards.
It's for just you.
But that's
if
just
you're
for
the
you.
active.
Oh.
Like you can be the active. You don't have enough cards to be the active.
All right then.
I don't have anything that would use a symbol.
You have the most energy still.
Is everyone else at like minimum health at this point?
No, I have plenty of health.
I have 5.
I've got 3.
I've had 5 hit.
I have all
points.
my health.
Oh,
I'm just afraid of this
But
thing.
when you recover, you have to do that.
And I don't know what it means.
Maybe it just means you lose it, but yeah, we don't know.
I've done all the health I can. This
can't,
is the
yeah.
last of my cards, so I can still I can
think
do stuff.
Is
but
this
is it
mandatory?
for me.
It's not mandatory.
No, but
No,
we
but
feel like we
but
should.
for us, it's kind of mandatory for the objective we're
we
doing.
want to.
But I can game this a little bit.
What's the action? A repair
Okay.
or
If I can really meta game this a little bit and get my second win back. If I leave, costing me one thing, take a glimmer of hope to unblock this, come back, it's this one, I can put it in my hand and use second win. I've got 5 cards, which means I can complete that pretty easily.
Sure.
Without, this could be really awesome, whatever it does. It's the unknown that
sounds
frightens me.
like you got this.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check something. I might be able to fix the road with some other stuff over
I'm
here.
spying on you. What are you doing?
You see me wander over there? Mm-hmm. Just kind of look around a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I'm senile and I've wandered away, and I just kind of I just like pumping my fist and really excited, like we've got this, we've got this.
You walked off to give yourself a
Give
pep
myself
talk.
out. You got this. You can fix the road. You can do this. I know you can. Which just returns that thing. I'll put it away in a second. And then I come back, seemingly, quiet and stoic again, like I am. Put that in my hand. Use my second wind
This is supposed to be blocked.
Right, which blocks the second wind again. And I can put one of these in my hand.
Huh.
That glimmer of hope that unblocks. Only one person can use that, right?
Yeah, so I spent that, but we've got 3 more.
Got a few more.
Like if you've got, if
I have
you've
nothing.
blocked
I'm
your
just-
second wind,
I'm just thinking of
he can get
him.
his back, and then
Yeah,
we're
you two have block, but I don't have.
yeah we're like
block.
golden.
Okay.
Like
I may consider it.
yeah, so I'm like, okay guys, I think I know how to repair the road. I got this.
All right, you can do it.
Yeah, you so got
So
it.
I sit there and I just stare at it for a while.
Uh-huh.
I'm just you just see me just staring at the boards, which seems like a little
I've
too
heard of
long
this. It's called the Force.
of me
Yes.
doing
He's a Jedi.
freaking nothing.
Positive mental.
I'm doing
Energy.
just
This is
nothing.
called The Secret.
I'm just staring at it.
Cut to the video of the little girl standing on the sink countertop in front of the mirrors, hyping herself up with
Yes.
the, like, I'm great.
You're beautiful. You can do anything you put your mind to.
He goes over and picks up one plank. What's one plank? Moves into position and goes whack. Then he goes over to just one other plank, moves into position, whack.
This is really dramatic.
It's making it really dramatic.
It's a role-playing game. He gets 3 stars.
Whoa.
It's done.
Dang.
You repair the few damaged boards.
You're awesome.
We get a 49 back. Glimmer of hope.
Wow.
Banish this and replace it with a different 119.
Yay.
Wait. None of those said objective card? What's the fail on it? That sucked.
A bunch of lost stamina.
Good thing you didn't lose any stamina.
I didn't. I actually have more cards now than when I started
Oh,
that whole
wow.
process. I have more cards in a better hand than when I started. That's not.
No, you want to read.
That should have been an objective.
To the north, a wooden building overlooks the strata of cracked earth that rise up from the sea.
Wait, wasn't that part of a? Was there more in the book about that,
I would assume this is just like a
Strata?
or not?
thing to get our hopes up that we're about to get another objective, and then, not really.
I guess wasn't there a dialogue involved with? No. Never mind. I guess all that.
You just kind of
resolves
have to do
before
this no matter what.
Okay.
This
We
looks
just
good,
have to
though.
complete this no matter what.
Says who?
Because there's no way to move on.
Yeah, there is.
Because if this is here,
You just ignore that and you put another card down.
if you'd rather go on your
It
way
would
to
have been
return this,
another one-
Replace it with another 119.
This is literally just there to be like, hey, this is going to give you an objective card. You can put it. Oh no, not really.
And
Go
then it
go
does
find
it.
other things to actually go repair the road.
But look, you got more. Than
I got
you-
more energy back.
You got more than what you started. Remember? Plus, we got our glimmer of hope back. So it was like, it didn't. What did it cost you?
Nothing.
But your pride.
It got me 2 extra cards. That whole process got me 2 extra cards.
But we loved
Because we have the same amount of glimmer of
Listen,
hope.
we loved the theatrics though. That was great.
I was role playing.
It was awesome.
Was it great?
It was really good.
It was. Yeah.
Good job. I'm so proud. Of
Bravo.
I'm not feeling any authenticity.
Oh come on. Give us a 90 card though,
Damn it.
or a 1.
I thought we had the objective.
numeral 1.
I got suckered in.
Numeral 1. Sorry. Is that numeral 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I barely got the numeral correct this time. We're not doing well in this
Here,
scenario.
I'll use up a card to move.
Great. I'll
But
follow.
you're almost.
I will follow him.
I will follow.
I should just do the freaking recovery.
I will follow.
I follow you. I'm on the singing road.
We come on too.
The base of my character
Wait
is
for us.
clearly touching the
Yes.
singing road.
Got a number of companions.
I know.
Alembic and Wallen.
I'm my own team. We're gonna start our own Citadel or whatever.
Okay, who wants to do exploring?
You know, there's a thing like right there on that card, right?
There's a map symbol one that costs a card to do.
Maybe.
You want to do it? Do it.
I kind of want to.
Could be an objective.
A freaking exploration card was part of this thing.
I just
Who
feel
knows
like
now?
we're getting close to the
136, and it's going to cost you a card.
end. Okay, I've used a card. Give me a
There's
real
only
good
one.
one.
There's only one.
Okay.
It doesn't have the symbol.
The building has resisted time
aren't they
and
addicted?
war. Beneath the spiggy on the sign, you can make out the words, "The Red Spiggy," an abandoned inn without a doubt. You search from the cellar to the attic without finding anything interesting, but notice several dusty rooms, still in favorable condition for a traveler.
Remember,
There's only one of these, so there's not a single one that has the floorboard on it then.
I was just gonna.
No, we've come back to this same house like 3 times.
It's
I know, but if this is
I'm
that
gonna bring
only
up.
card,
I was gonna bring up
It's
the
in here.
floorboard.
That's
thing
the only
too.
one left.
It's like,
That's the only one
when
left.
do we look under the floorboard for that?
We don't.
we
Secret.
just never do.
I was spun a wild tale one crazy night by the fire. Is what that was.
Oh, we just never bother to look. Things.
I'll never share with you the other things that happened that night.
Oh, I need this. I need to. I think I could get 4 points back from that. Or I could share those
rest.
points with somebody.
You can rest.
The health points?
Yeah, they're health points.
I
Okay,
could.
yeah.
I'm at 5, so
You're
I
at
could.
5?
It'd be nice to. Well, you. What are you at? 3?
Yeah, but when I recover, I lose 2 additional health. So it's not economical for me to take it. Just let me
Oh.
like limp along, following everybody with what I have
Okay.
left. Someone who can actually use all of those hit points should take them.
I could use them.
No, you two.
You doing
Okay,
rest?
so
I'm not.
if you
planning
take
on
1 and I
recovering
take 3, we'll both be at 6?
unless something
Yeah.
similar
I'm
scenario.
at 5.
Okay.
Are you really?
I'm at 3.
Wow.
You guys.
used a
You
lot.
guys need them.
I had to get some cards back.
Weren't you at like 7?
I was at 7.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We've divvied them up. We're both back at 6.
So.
Okay.
Is this where this goes, or should it go here?
You just say banish afterwards. Or discard.
Discard.
So you guys got your hit points.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Yeah.
Awesome.
While you're resting,
I come out of there with nuggets. I'm like, they had nuggets in there.
Nuggets and honey.
What are you doing, Wes?
I'm spinning a Hope Reborn. While you're resting,
Okay.
and I sent word ahead. Hold on, for them to start building the herbalist shop.
No.
Oh.
That's the best one because
To make us not sick.
That's how we actually fix this crap.
Shall we say Brandon?
Because it'll
It's been sick for years.
because it'll take care of the ill, right?
Yeah.
Which we both are ill.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't.
But
have
it took you being ill for us to really
For us to, and anybody to care about
to
it.
actually care about it.
Like, yeah, maybe we should do something with this illness.
Which, in a way, is my fault because we came across the mushrooms and I instantly started shoving them in my mouth. And you just decided to follow suit thinking that was maybe a good idea.
We all felt pity on you for following in Brandon's footsteps, so we're gonna heal you.
I still thought there was something that would happen in between scenarios.
No.
That was my assumption.
I thought at some point it was going to be like, enough time has passed that all weaknesses are gone or something.
Yeah, I just kept. And they're like, okay,
It's not
it's
that
got to be
easy.
this other thing of like if you're stopping playing.
Because it happened the
scenarios,
first time.
It's got to be.
It was like 2 years passed. And it was like, all
Yeah.
weaknesses, discard
Everything.
all weaknesses. I was like, oh, this is going to happen all the time.
We're good. We don't need to worry about this. It'll go away next
And
scenario.
then it didn't happen last time. I was like, oh.
Maybe that was a special scenario because we came and went immediately. Well, what about the next scenario? Next scenario, illness will be gone.
Just never,
I'm
ever
certain of
happened.
it.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
but-
save your guys' stamina for some big problem that comes up, maybe.
Okay.
No, I'll do some more exploring. A group of white snapmouth birds swirl around, screeching and snapping their jaws. This is not forcing me to fight them, but there is a fight in front of us.
Wes, do you hear that?
I could use a lot of.
Birds.
Yes.
I just thought you were really good at hearing birds.
I didn't hear nothing. I'm lost in thought thinking that we failed our scenario. I'm really concerned because I can see the Citadel up ahead. I'm like,
Well, maybe this is an objective.
That or we're actually supposed to clear out the rocks. That's the only thing that we've skipped that was part of clearing the road.
what's really changed my opinion is that one of the exploration ones was related. Objective 5 came from you failing to save the donkey.
How many of the Roman numeral ones are left?
Of the ones,
Yeah.
I don't know, like 15.
Because wasn't it a 1 or was it a...
It was like, I think it may have been you did it like here, right? Or was it here? It was probably this one, which would have been a 1. I have no, right? But that makes me think it could, I was joking when I said this last week, but it could be any one of these things along the way
Yeah.
that we've ignored could possibly be the objective. I was joking, but now I think that really could be if one of these was one, because it took us down a dialogue path that was related.
Yeah.
Now I think it could have been anywhere back there that we ignored. And I see the Citadel up ahead. So I'm barely paying attention to the birds. I didn't hear nothing. I'm going, was it the plateau? We didn't explore the whole plateau. Is everything clear on the road? There's parts of the roads I didn't walk down. I didn't inspect all of the road. Is it part of the road? It's somewhere back there. I didn't look around very closely.
Well,
I'm starting to doubt my exploration up until this point now.
either way, we need to... We're forced to fight these to continue.
I got an idea. Oh, we gotta be ready to fight when we get back.
Maybe. We don't really know what's happening.
But
That was an assumption.
It did
but
suggest.
It did suggest
Be ready
have
for a
some
fight.
stamina.
Especially if you fail the objectives.
Oh crap. Those rocks are too heavy and I'm too old, okay?
Well, if I remember right, it was like a hard one to even
It was
attempt.
really hard.
So it was like,
Yeah.
it would have been...
I could not have done
Yeah.
it.
I don't know, like, it
No.
really
Yeah.
should it be that? Would they have made it that difficult though, to lose that many cards or to spend that much
I think so.
when we might encounter something like this as well, and save our hit points?
Well, I start
I
paying
don't know.
attention and I will go over and attack the bird.
Okay.
Like,
I
have
Something to hit.
bad guys.
That's your job.
Okay.
My health is better spent this way than recovering. I think.
So are you still at 9?
I'm at 9.
That's good.
So I'm like, oh, that damn bird. Do I throw the bomb at it?
Yeah.
Well, might as well.
Paralyzing bomb. It gives you 2 stars.
Yeah, I freaking throw the bomb. I can only
Wait.
use.
You don't even have. You don't even have to use this.
I
You
can
could
take
just-
both. It's still going to cost me 2 cards.
Maybe you save the bomb for a later phase of
That's-
the birds.
I'm
There
sure.
isn't a laser phase that's
Oh, okay.
going to be worth it. So let's just step up and have it not do anything to us, right? So I, with Gladys one hand and a bomb in the other. It's a change 2. I need 3 successes.
Well, you
There's
got
1.
You got 2 stars.
I throw the bomb at it. This also shields 2 of the damage. or if this shields 3 of the damage, so I don't actually take any. I don't take it because I'm just long range. Like
That's awesome.
Damn birds.
Yeah.
And so we got the 3.
So we got 3. So it goes down 2. So it goes to that one.
So
Goes
just
to the last one.
1 card.
So this
2.
is
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what that means. Okay, so
yeah.
but you got to spend 5 minimum.
How many stars for that last
Just
one?
It's
one.
but it's not chained, so we don't have to spend 5.
No, that's a minimum.
Oh, the whole thing is chained.
But you have to spend 5. But any of those,
Change just means
you have to use
that's
those.
that's
to
the
add.
max number of cards you can have in play.
You
The
have
5
to
means
spend at least that.
that's the minimum you have to spend to do it.
Any of those 5 could have 1 or all.
Yeah, you could play all 5, but you could draw like 6 more if you wanted, and all of them would apply to getting the 1 star.
I only have 1 card left.
I can do this one.
Without doing things, I don't know. I'm gonna have to use this eventually.
And it's just one. You just one hit point.
You only need 1 success.
Might as well completely wear me out, and let
Just use
you guys
Okay.
possibly pull out all the stops later on. So
Okay.
Okay, so that's
it got me a star.
I think you got 1.
Wow.
it's a 005 with a diamond.
How many? Oh shit! How many?
Don't.
How much damage did I
Just
take?
lose
Okay.
1.
I took a damage. Oh, it's okay. I had 3 left.
No, that's not that good. Here, choose one of those 2.
Hey, I got some food.
Oh, good.
Those are nice.
One involved character may return 5 cards.
There you go.
So that's over. And you can reveal a card, whatever that is.
90. Ah. Thick gnarled roots surround the singing lane. Alas, it is an Acravicina, a necrodruid creation with acidic sap that can melt metal as easy as flesh.
That looks like something for clearing out the road.
It does.
What does it take?
It's a fight. 4. This would have been good for the bomb.
Throw a grenade at it.
Hold on.
So I do have a fight card that if I get swirls, I get stars up to 5. You have a involved card that gives a
I can give you a wild card.
wild card,
Well,
which would essentially guarantee
Just
a
one
star at
question
least.
mark.
look at this though. The damage is going to be 3 on a success.
During each result step, ignore X successes taken into account. So on each result step, you have to ignore 1 success.
Because of you're doing the tough.
Yep. Each result, you have to ignore 1 success. That's good. This is not going to be real easy.
Okay, so you ignore. So you don't have to do the 3. You don't take damage.
No,
You're ignoring it?
one of the successes you get, you
If you
ignore.
draw one of the stars, you can't
those
use.
the successes mean the stars. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if
So
you
you
draw
need-
your cards and you got 3 stars, you actually only got 2,
You need 5 unless you have a tough 1.
unless you have an ignore
How about
tough.
you return this or replace it with another card?
I don't.
During each consequent step of the following action, block any
4
cards with the keyword weapon,
3.
secondary, or armor that you have selected. During each consequence step, block any cards with the keyword weapon, secondary, or armor that you've selected. So if you use something on this,
It's used up.
it's used up. This is where the bomb would have been great. You're gonna have
So I can.
4. It's a chained one but you've got to have 4 successes.
And possibly, which means 5. Right?
Which
Because you
means
have
5
to
'cause
you
it's
have to
tough.
ignore one of those.
Well, hold on. So I can pull out some stops to get that up to chained 3. And use a wild card. But and that would get me probably 2 of the successes down and take me down to 1 hit point because I wouldn't get all 4, and I take a hit by losing.
I think anyone involved gets hit.
But it's not a combo. So
No.
No? Okay.
Didn't we read at one point that all consequences, whether good or bad,
Yeah.
unless it states, is only to the active
only to the
player?
active
That's right.
players.
Okay. Phew. Yeah, that's right.
So it
yeah.
would just be me,
Okay.
and then you guys work together to
It's not
clean up the rest of it.
It's not combo. You have to do it in
Not
one
combo,
shot.
You have to do it in one.
I think I could get a few. Is it an attack?
You'd have to get
Well, hold on.
5 successes.
All
With one
cards that you draw, whether they're included in the chained action, you can use the symbols.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So hear me out. I can use the food to get 5 more cards.
Okay.
That would put me at 9 cards I could use. And with this card, any swirls up to 5 is a star, and up to 2 fists are stars.
Okay.
So I could get a potential of another 7 stars. And this gives me another chained card. So 2 of the cards would work towards it. And then that just basically maxes me out, and if I succeed, I go unconscious and you guys continue on.
Sounds good to
Unless
me.
someone else has other things that they feel like they can pull out.
I
to
say we
make that do
sacrifice
it.
Brandon.
Again. Wait, we sacrificed you last time, huh?
Well, I figured I was dead anyways. So I was like, I didn't die, but I
Well,
thought I was.
you somehow opened the door despite
And have a magic item now. Should I just do... I could
Unless-
just do this.
unless someone else has a different idea.
I mean, I have an idea. I mean, I have a thing too.
This could be the answer.
But we don't know what the
No. It could be
what
each
star
of these
combos.
Right. It could be each of these is 3 stars. And you use these up first. We don't know what those cards look like.
But you at max you'd be able to use up 2. Use 2 of those cards.
Yes.
I think I can only get
I could
3.
only use 2 of them.
I can
But
only
we
get
have
3 stuff.
and we have no idea what they are. They could be amazing, and they could be just like I get 6 successes off of 2 cards.
But if I fail this, that doesn't go away though.
Right. Somebody else has to try it.
It just means someone else has to have a go.
Yeah.
And I can get 3 successes, pretty much guaranteed.
3 is not enough.
No, if Brandon goes first, and then there's 3 left.
You didn't listen. It's not a combination.
It's an all or nothing one.
Oh, I thought
It's
you,
not one of the
you
dice
just said
ones.
that it was.
I
so
thought
bad.
it was, and then
Oh.
he corrected me and said,
Oh.
it's,
Am I
It's
seeing
a
it
one.
wrong?
There's a black thing, so what does that mean?
I don't know. My glasses aren't the best in the world. Is it a
Well,
combination or
it's
not?
Well, it's the die.
Is there a
yeah.
dice there?
Oh, it is a combination then. Sorry.
It's not.
I can't see.
Combination just means it has multiple steps. It only has 1 step, but you can still use the die, right?
No,
No, combo means the die is there.
and it may.
I don't see it still.
Which may involve steps.
Maybe that's my problem.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it definitely has. a
yeah,
black
it definitely
background.
has it.
Okay. Sorry. I was confidently wrong once again. That's happened twice in like 3 years.
Imagine playing this by yourself.
That I'm shaved. I'm gonna go put my nose.
You should be
I'm gonna go
ashamed.
put my
No one
nose in the
question
corner.
You just you hope you figured out all the rules right.
Just bumble along, right?
Yeah. So okay, so you give
Don't-
it your best effort. I could finish it.
I
up.
think you're.
Okay.
Or do you want me to go? Because I can guarantee get 3 of those. There's only 4.
It's 4.
I can guarantee 3 without. How many cards do you have to draw?
1.
One's changed.
It's chained 1.
And then you hope your last card has a.
Oh wait, but if you succeed, you lose. Oh, I have 6 health now. I can do that. I think I can do
If you
that.
think
but
you can
it's-
do it with
but
no
it's
problem, then go
3.
for it.
I think I can. I think I can
3
do it.
damage.
Then go for it. And then if you fail, I'll do my
Yeah.
all in.
I mean, you don't. We probably won't have to go all in if there's just 1 left. Just saying.
Where's the fun in that?
Where's the fun at? He's supposed to throw himself on his
I mean,
sword.
either way, if I succeed, it kills me. So might as well just.
Yeah, let's try to avoid
Do it
that
all.
if we can.
Okay.
You die.
This.
Win or lose, you're dead. Is that because you got only 1 left?
I got 2 hit points left. So if I win, I die. If I lose, I scrape by.
You may discard this during gear up step.
Then you should
to
go first
apply
and fail.
one of the following.
you-
So I get a star there. I use this.
Well, that's not part of gear up. So you bring those into play after you draw your cards.
Well, he's just going through. He's just
Okay.
checking his
Okay.
math.
Well, these are gear up.
Nope.
Just that is gear up. Those are not.
This says you discard this during gear up step
Okay.
to
Oh,
apply the
okay.
following effect.
Okay. Normally they're
I
not.
just read that. And then at any time, you may choose to return this. This is any time. So,
Gotcha.
3 stars. And then it's just one chained, but I can do maybe more.
If you've got cards that'll add more.
I'll do 2.
Well, you can draw more cards.
Right.
Only one
I'm
of
gonna
them.
do 2.
But it's chained.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
So that's 4.
Yep, you got it.
You have to have 5.
Why is
Because
there a
it's-
4 on there?
Well, because it's tough, one success is discarded.
That's right.
So what is this?
I forgot about that.
Well, I would have done another card.
Well, then do another card then.
I was trying to
Or
explain
just
to you the
start over.
difference between drawing.
But what does this do? This gives you 3
And chained.
fists? Is that what that does? It gives you
Yeah,
3
so this
fists?
gives me 3 fists. I can only use it twice there, so that's 2. Then a
So,
3.
If you got another
Then a
fist,
4. That's
that would-
alright.
That would have been.
This
an
was the
extra card,
plan.
right?
Brandon's gonna clean up my body.
Wait, so how many did you do?
3. Or
I had
he did
4.
4.
He was
You
only
had
able to
4
get
successes?
Yes.
So,
So
3,
Sure.
right?
I
Okay.
forgot about that dumb tough.
Alright. Sounds good.
I mean, I would have allowed.
And your
just throw down an extra card. but-
No, your sword is blocked.
Fine. Yeah. Alright. You discard this, block this, and return. All these get discarded. This
You
is
did not.
return this. There you go.
I need to
Return
bring
it?
treats that I don't
Says
like.
return it.
Put that back in its spot, Wes.
That's what I'm doing wrong.
But this is only once a week, so.
I know, but I'm just gonna sit here and eat all of them.
And then
in one go.
okay. I didn't
like
succeed,
them.
huh? So what's the fail? What's the result of failing?
3
You take 1 damage, and one of the cards you drew, you can put back in your hand.
No. Oh, fail is 1 damage. You're right. So we're at.
1 damage. And I can put one of the cards back in my hand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're at 1.
I think it was just these 2.
1 card back in your hand, yeah.
So this will kill me, so I might as well just do all the cards. Unless I should save the food.
It'll kill you because you're successful.
I can carry this into the next
Alright.
scenario, though, can't I?
What if I
The
just do it?
provisions. You think you can do it? Get 2 successes?
Because I could. Well, I can.
I for sure can.
You for sure can or can't.
Oh, I only have one. I only have 1 guaranteed. Never mind. I have 1 guaranteed.
Because I could. I've got this. I could use the. I guess this would be the best one, right? This is club. 1 fist gives me 2, but I'd have to get.
You have to get a fist.
I'd have to get fists. Or I can just take my chances and +1 the chain.
You don't have to choose that at the beginning, I don't think.
I would just want to spend some health to get some more cards.
Do you take a penalty when you recover?
It's a plus. It's 2 from my. It's 2 from this.
When you recover?
Immediately after perform a
Is that what you
recovery.
have to?
2 from. I gotta discard 2.
Mine's 2 life points.
So what if I? So
I should just recover. I should just recover and do whatever the crown is.
no, just for fun, for the fun of it.
Because I have 9 health.
You want to? I'm gonna do it. Just,
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not for each one, for a single recovery.
What do you?
Right.
Okay.
If I have to recover.
Which the entire action you're doing is a single recovery. So you only lose 2 hit points, which is why you only recover once and do all your hit points.
Okay, so. Sorry, start over.
So every 2 hit points, you gain 2 cards. Every 1 hit point, you gain 2 cards. After that
Yes.
whole recovery process, then you discard the 2.
Okay, yeah. So I'm trying to.
Okay, you're
come
trying to
up
decide
with,
how
I'm
many.
trying to come up with a net.
You're trying to figure out how many.
Yeah, so maybe I'm gonna
Okay.
do 2 more. To.
You were going to die.
Oh, no, I got 3.
It'll cost you 3
Oh,
if you succeed.
let's not do that then.
You won't survive this if you do this. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I've got 5.
So you discard 2 from being injured.
Do that now.
Yeah.
Dang it! I gotta choose randomly, I guess.
And because you're ill, you lose 2 life points.
Forget
I don't
it.
think
I don't
That's
wanna-
what I was trying
I
to do.
think you
I
should.
don't want to do this.
I think you should backtrack all of that.
All right.
You will die just in recovering.
I forgot about that.
You won't have enough cards left to do it. Really, it's got to be one of us. Either I recover.
Do the recovery and see
I
what
should just do
the
the recovery.
Druidic crown
Put
does.
the crown on.
Let's do it.
You are king of the seeing lane.
2, 3, 4, 5. Might as well go all in.
That's
All the
right.
hit points. 6, 8, 10. Okay. Take all the 451 cards.
Oh.
For revealing them, shuffle and lay them face down in front of you after revealing them. So we do get to see what they are at least. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Omniscience. You get omniscience.
Okay.
Okay.
Shuffle.
Guess
And lay
that
them
wasn't
face down
something
in
to be
front of
too
you.
worried about. Damn it.
Shuffle and lay them face down in front of you. Okay.
Yeah.
When you perform an action during the draw step, you must draw from among this stack as a priority.
Mm-hmm.
When you draw the last 451, skip straight to the consequent step. Consider this the action has failed and discard this.
When I draw the last one, I fail.
Fail what? The thing you're doing?
Whatever
The-
I'm doing automatically
the action,
fails.
whatever
So I
action.
succeed like
See-
crazy.
So when you get down to your last card, the next thing you do, you'll fail.
Yeah.
If you
Which could be a move, and there's no
it
negative
could never
consequence
happen
to that.
though either.
Right. It could just be a walk, and I.
Whoops! You trip and break your eye socket.
You just hope that the
It
fifth.
is fragile. Yeah. You trip and
How many
break
are
it.
there? That's 4.
I have about 5 of these.
You just hope that the fifth.
4 of them. It's 4 of them.
You just hope that your 5th fail, or the 5th action fail is not terrible. You know, but you know it's chance.
It could just be a walk though,
So I do this.
Right. It could be
which has
minimal
no
da-
negative
It could
consequence.
be minimal or it could be big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
This
but
is. These are crazy cards. That was
it
insane.
makes you all powerful.
So go ahead and do this one. It'll
Okay,
just-
so I do this. It's a chained one. I think it'll only take me 1 card. That's my guess.
Well, you get stars anyway.
I succeeded. Which cost me what, 3?
3 health.
So this is like playing your hand
Yes.
Yeah.
in this sense.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
So now you got some cards to pull. out.
Okay.
So if you were around when we had the boulder situation,
He could have just
could have dealt with it with
Destroyed
more
that.
confidence.
Is that still available back there?
no,
No,
You'd have to travel
it was
back there.
gone.
no. It was a
It was
discard.
part of.
That was a discard.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yep.
Damn it.
It was either that. It was either.
Let's replay this whole threat
Well,
now that we know what
you-
this thing
we
does.
we may very well have to.
Let's start over. And whoever gets this, you just like, hey, on the next scenario, I just start with that at the beginning and we succeed all the time. We succeeded the 3 objectives.
What did
just
you
immediately.
What did you get rid of the?
I got rid of my
451?
451.
Okay,
I
so-
took 3 damage.
Okay, 104.
We get a 104, which is objective 4.
Okay, and then put a 90 down. This is banished.
We succeed.
Well, we have 3 objectives, so
I knew we
that's
could
what
do
we
it.
wanted.
Now we can just head to the Citadel, which is actually I think several cards that way.
Yeah.
Because this, our first
'Cause
scenario,
the
this
first
is as
time-
far as we went.
The first time, no, this is as far as we went. This is the farthest this way we've ever gone before from the Citadel,
Right.
and it was all the way over here.
Yeah. The first scenario was go to the burning wreckage over here.
Oh yeah.
So it's like over here.
So reveal the
We need a 3
1 and
and
a
a
3.
1.
We have a way of like spending a collective 10 health, right? And just going home.
Negative.
What?
I don't know
said
if we,
negative.
I don't know
That
if we
card
have
is-
that right now. That was like a one-time.
That card is no longer with us.
Oh, okay.
Okay then.
So I'll move us forward.
Oh, and this, we discard this. That's too bad. That item apparently was pretty good.
I will follow.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else want to follow?
Yeah. I'll
We're
follow.
following along behind.
Okay. There's a map. If anybody wants to do that.
Want me to explore?
Yeah.
You're preoccupied with your ground shiver. Its petals keep opening and closing.
What?
That sounds
What are you
bad.
doing over there?
Preoccupied
Well,
with it.
That sounds terrible. What are you doing with the ground shiver?
To make it
You're
open its
opening,
petals like
you're
that.
opening and closing its
petals.
petals.
Its petals keep opening and closing.
Okay.
Whatever he's doing is making it open the petals. So
I'm just pulling levers and pressing buttons. Put my hands and feet where I think they go and just moving them around.
When do you think she'll open her flower to
in
you?
there.
Tonight, or she will die.
you are
Or I
preoccupied.
will kill her.
Emily, you gotta put that in the quote book. I just put my hands on feet where I think they should go.
I stole
move
that
around.
from a comedian, from Brian Regan. He talks about going to the gym and like going up to a new piece of equipment and going like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I just put my hands and feet where I think they're supposed to go, and I just start moving things around. And eventually, someone comes up behind me and says, "Can you please get off the pink scaffolding?" So I can't claim to like have come up with that in any way.
It's a T-shirt quote book. It's a T-shirt book for T-shirt ideas.
Oh, okay.
But I think that would look
That's a
great
pretty
on a
good one.
T-shirt.
So we got basically a chained action thing here
Oh, good.
of it's mandatory for the group to immediately do, but it doesn't say I have to be the player that does it, but I could.
Player. What is this?
It's like a
magic?
2 success.
I don't know.
We have
Is
any
it
of
this thing?
No, it's not that.
I forgot to
simple.
like looking at. Oh yeah, I have that symbol right here, actually.
It's the twirly.
Yeah, I have that symbol right
You
here.
do twirlies?
Yeah.
It's called cast a spell.
Oh yeah,
I'm the magic
you're the
person.
mage.
We have so much magic. Tap into
It's
our
not-
magic.
It's not this
We
magic.
have not seen the symbol anywhere.
It's a
else
different
still.
magic.
Gosh.
He casts spells.
Oh.
You still have the wild card, don't you?
I do. I can be involved. Does this seem like something I want to be involved in?
Because with the magic, it's a chained action of 0 though.
It doesn't sound good.
Can I use this
That sounds
tireless?
worse.
It does sound worse. But your magic spell gives you
Automatic successes
if you have a swirly.
which if I don't draw one, his wild card could automatically give it to me.
Yeah.
So
What
maybe
about-
I do it with the
What
magic.
about this? Can I be involved and use this?
No,
to help
unless
you?
it specifically says you can use it while you're involved, which that doesn't.
And that one does.
Yeah, it says
Yes.
you may apply the following effect During an action you are involved in, even if you are not the active player.
Here's the worst thing.
So,
So let's just hope I draw swirly, and if I don't, we use your
yeah,
card.
I see magic and I get excited. Giggity, giggity.
I guess I could do all three, and then eat my food to get back home. Okay. I get no magic of any kind, so we got to use that, which makes me use this. Makes me block it, and we get a success. Everything seems to be in order for the time being.
Cool.
And I get to return one of these cards to my hand.
Yep, ship shape.
That's it.
I could technically. I'm gonna bring that in. I guess just in case I get forced into an action, I should probably take this food and get 5 cards back.
Eat the food.
Yeah, do we have that? Flagancia? Pretty sure that's what that is. What does that do for us?
What are you guys looking at?
Food. More food on the way.
You found more food.
What does it mean by one or more, do you think?
Shuffle one or more hand cards
At least one.
I think that's
back
actually
into
part of
your action
bullying.
deck.
Is that all of? Is that?
It's part of what?
One or
Bullying
more.
language.
So it's a,
Yeah.
Oh, it's
a
your
Part of
hand.
one. You should
Your
know.
hand.
You should
Put your
understand
hand
that.
at least
hand cards back into
There
your
you go.
action
Is
deck.
anybody confused?
Ah.
I don't think that's that.
So it's only it's only for when we're confused, right? Is that what you said?
Well, if you or because it's got a flaglancia
Uh-huh.
here, you can eat some of it,
Right.
and you can shuffle cards from your hand back into your deck.
And or return a
Or
confused card.
you can no longer be confused. Or yeah, and you can no longer be confused. So you can get more energy back if you give up your hand. If you want to do that right now,
Oh,
and eat some flaglancia.
I'm okay. I just ate some nuggets I found in that old cabin.
You ate some nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound good.
So
Were they just
get the
dried up pellets that they were in there?
get the random encounters out for the tile we just revealed.
They tasted like McNuggets.
Ones. 3 ones.
No.
3 numeral ones.
We're running out of space. Oh no. We're getting to the point where we're going to remove all those cards and move this that way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, move forward.
whose turn? You're just marching us home, aren't you?
Okay,
I follow.
I follow.
Okay, this is the entrance to the. Is this the entrance to the Citadel?
No.
Or not yet? We're still. a
No,
ways
that's
away.
the tablet.
That's the.
That's the mystery tablet.
We're still over here somewhere. This is where we're at.
Okay, I'll search.
Which one do you want? This one?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
It has been raining since mid-morning. The earth and ground has turned into a quagmire that is extremely difficult to move through.
8 o'clock.
It's what?
It's 8:15. So take this. Is there 4?
Second one. Each character on the active player's terrain card must -2 from their deck, or if they are exhausted, -4.
Uh-oh.
I don't think any of us are exhausted. Are you exhausted?
No, but
Mine
only
is
got one.
2.
Then you got to recover.
You'll have to recover.
okay. So
That's all that happens.
Can we
one,
keep any of these, or they
and I
just
need
go
one
on?
more.
Nope, they just go to your
So-
discard.
Oh, goodbye.
So I need at least 4 points. Wait.
It costs you dearly to recover.
So I need.
It costs you so much.
So I just used two health points, And I get 4 cards.
You like probably just die.
Oops. Okay.
And then that reveals the number that was for that
So
one.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
7-5 was.
One more for the cost. That's my second land.
Oh,
And then
It costs you
I gotta
just-
get rid of 2 of these. And then 2 more points. Health points.
Okay. We're there.
that's rough. We're so close.
Well, I have a proposal.
Okay.
Before we
I
go
think
to
I'm a
this-
little old for you.
Indecent.
I was talking about Wormy over there.
Oh, yeah.
She's
might-
been really catching my eye
She might be into it.
when I can see her.
Wormy?
The eel.
The eel.
eel.
Your
Wallum.
eel companion. We have a Hope Reborn.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
We don't really know what happens once we go back to Citadel. If we've got a fight,
Can I please have some?
it could say something like, you all lose 3 health. If you're all unconscious, you fail. It could say, if your collective energy is below a certain number, something happens. Right?
Yeah.
We don't know what's about to happen.
So you're saying use these hit points to get us as much energy back as possible?
I think we spend that right now and either give some hit points back to kind of normalize us a little bit, or we right now spend it on that herbalist so that when we start the next scenario, we can cure some illnesses.
Yeah.
I think we need to use it for one of those two right now.
Herbalist.
Well, what's our health? I'm at 5.
1.
I'm at 2.
2. But that means if I recover, I die.
You're at 1.
Yeah.
1.
I can't do any more recoveries.
You guys might need some help for this.
And then I'll be unconscious.
I plan on succeeding any action that happens in front of us.
This is true.
I plan on succeeding them.
I believe in
unless
you.
they cost me health even on a success.
How much health can you get back? How much is it? 10?
It'll give us 10 collectively.
When you unblock a card, where does it go? To your discard or to your deck?
It goes back in your deck, I think.
Dang it. Okay.
We may need to read that. Right?
Because if it goes to my discard, I could get my recovery card, whatever it's called.
Well, that's what I
Second
did.
wind.
Is when I unblocked it, I put it back here.
Yeah, but I'm saying if it goes into my discard, I can just automatically put it back in my hand without any weird tricks and
I
losing
went
more
through my
things.
tricks. We maybe should read and double check what unblocking does.
I see the Citadel.
It is unblocked. Let's see, until it's unblocked, but its weight must still be taken into account. Block 18. When an in-game effect allows you to unblock a card, take it from under your character card, then either shuffle it back into your action deck, if it is an action card, or put it into play in front of you. So I did it right.
Or put it into play in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's because you can block items.
Oh, gotcha.
I think that's what it means by that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So yeah, it would go in your deck.
Yeah.
But then you just walk back and forth until you get it and then play it?
And then I lose those cards.
Oh, yeah. For me, it works out.
Yeah.
My second wind is different. So what say you to the Hope Reborn?
I think it sounds like a good idea.
Well, there's
Got
2
him.
options. There's either get the herbalist back for getting rid of ill,
I
or
think-
spread around hit points to
I
get
think
more
we need
recovery.
hit points. I feel like we need hit points. As much as I would love to
I would like you guys to not be ill.
get
anymore.
healed, but we may, after we complete the scenario, we might be able to get points, right? Like, doesn't the objectives?
Well, it just depends on when this supposed fight is happening, whether it's at the end of the scenario or at the start of the next one.
There's a lot we don't know that's about to happen.
Which so far, everything it's told us makes it sound like it's going to happen as soon as we get back to the Citadel during this scenario.
That's what I'm thinking too.
And so it warning us that we need to have some stamina left.
I have stamina, and I think I can fight them as long as it doesn't take me any health.
Well, I have 0 of. I have hardly any of either.
We have
I
little
have-
health, but
I
we
have
can
2
also...
hit points.
How much do you got going on?
I have 5 hit points and like 2 cards.
So you could get back another like 4 or 6
you have
and
no
still be
recovery
okay.
penalties.
Probably.
And be back up for Wes. Wes has got some shoo-in cards of like being able to murder things at the very beginning.
I can
Of
murder
a fight.
2 things, and then I'll fail miserably.
I could take. I'll do it right now. I'll get 4 cards back.
Okay.
I'll put you.
It's just whether we
Some
think.
hit points.
Well, it's just whether we think that the two of you, by yourselves. Well, but it might not even be like a fight. It might just be like.
Count things if your
Yeah.
numbers are above. That right? No idea what they may pull. I'm worried about how I stupidly
Okay, I got.
recovered all the
Bunch
way
of
down to
cards.
4 hit points. And didn't leave me more of a buffer than that. Having 1 hit point at this point is pretty dumb.
So you're almost thinking of spread around some hit points and not use them. Just like
And not use them.
just like have some hit points among us.
Hope that, right, in case that instant epilogue has something to do with, if you find yourself in a battle and you collectively lose 10 hit points. If you're all unconscious, blah, and you fail.
That's a good point.
That's my worst case scenario going through my head, is that there's not enough hit points out there
Yeah.
for what it may say, or it's going to be like count your remaining cards. If it's just count your cards, we're
Between the
probably
two of you,
okay.
with the recovery he just did,
I have 3 left.
We're probably okay.
I'm willing to
6
bet though
cards.
it's health points because it's specifically mentioned. Watch your.
Energy,
it said energy.
Well, what's energy?
which is a combination of
Yeah,
both.
it's like kind of like all of it.
If it's like count the stars on all your remaining cards, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. I'm not worried about this. I don't know. My worst case scenario is like count up your health points. If they're not above 10, you lose.
So maybe to be safe to make sure we pass this, we spread around some hit points.
Yeah, didn't it say something also like we were supposed to have enough either defense or enough supplies? It warned us.
Yes,
and
we
we
have
picked one of those beforehand to make sure we were ready.
Yes.
And it seemed like we achieved that part of it.
We've-
We've achieved this part
Will
of
with
it.
the 3 objectives.
Yes.
Our battle should not be as bad because we've accomplished.
We
those
think
2 things.
we ticked both of those boxes.
Okay. Couldn't be too. How bad could it be?
I have no idea. This game has been one surprise
So,
after another of
you
like,
have-
why in the world was an exploration part of this scenario?
You have 1 hit point,
I have 1.
and you have.
That was a mistake,
Okay.
I think.
You have 3. That's 6, 8. We're at 8 total.
It might say if you're above
10.
5, you're good. It might say everybody lose 3. It might not say any of that. It might
Yeah,
be
but-
just like congratulations, you win. Da, 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 da.
I'd rather not risk
Uh-huh.
it. I'd rather have the hit points just in case.
Just so we don't have to do this again.
Uh-huh.
Let's
So let's do the 10 hit points.
Let's do the 10 hit
Yeah.
points.
Okay. So this is block this and all of the Hope Reborn cards, and we share 10 hit points.
Oh, so do we want to equalize us all, or do we want to favor some
think
over
maybe-
others? Maybe.
Each take 2 and see where we're at.
I think you should
Okay.
at least be, yeah.
So that'll leave 2 left
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
So that puts me at 4.
I'm at 4.
3.
I'm at 5.
Okay.
So you should.
you take the last
should
2.
Take at
Just give
least,
me another 2. Okay.
so 2.
2
2
5s.
and 2 at 4.
Hopefully it's just a big fight. Hopefully it's like a combo at fight thing. It's just like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
So I'll move us into this next one.
Except you no longer have a sword.
Yeah, my sword's blocked.
Somebody can give you a sword.
I can give you my sword.
He can give
It
you.
costs
He's
the
got
health.
2 weapons.
Is it health or is
It
it
costs
cards?
a health or a
does it
card.
cost
It costs
me?
health per weight.
Oh, so it costs.
Like it costs me or it
It
costs
costs
you?
me.
It's
to-
not a
to take
card
it.
per weight.
No, it's a health per a weight.
Okay, well I've got the long
Yeah.
stick is only weighs 1, or
I'm
one
okay. I
of
don't
these.
need a weapon.
Okay. I'm just trying to cover what my worst fears of what these guys may have written in the book.
It'll be fine. It'll all work out.
Okay. Following you home. We all following?
Yeah.
Of course we are.
I make a pit stop to get the ballista.
That is what I want.
It's like right
it under
there.
this
I want
No,
this
it's,
listed down.
I think it's this thing right here.
the ballista's down here.
The
So
ballista's like, I think this was the ballista last time.
So 077.
wait, what? Oh, that is the route home.
Yeah, we're just trying to reveal that real quick.
I thought we were still going to try and go with the
Oh,
ballista.
goodness.
I
was
think I
suddenly-
think the ballista was down a couple cards.
What if I could go pull it now?
And waste all the stamina we just built up for you?
I have all these successes.
Oh my gosh.
Surely I can pull the ballista from the stone.
That's true, but we have to spend it to get there, right?
Okay. Ready?
I think we should go in with as prepared as we are.
We're as
I think
prepared
I'm
as we're
ready.
going to get.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's return home.
So what do we do? Move? No, wait, that's
No,
not
it's
it.
just this event. It's
That's
just an
an
action.
just-
Okay.
So each unconscious character gains 1 life point, regains consciousness, discard all of the cards on the board, including your terrain card. Open the threat booklet at the bookmark and read the epilogue. Okay. These I'm keeping
You
out.
sure? Oh, it's too late. Should I just wait till you guys are done with that?
This is a nightmare sorting we're gonna have to do.
Here.
Let's
No, read the epilogue.
Okay.
It doesn't
Just-
say to put them back yet. That's
Just
we
discard.
don't-
yeah.
Let's keep
Oh,
these
okay.
separate.
Epilogue. If you have 2 objective cards or fewer, read conclusion A. Okay, good. We're not. Otherwise, add up your production. The barrel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Add up your production.
Okay.
+2 for each object. Oh, so add up your score. Add up your production.
9,
Okay. And then +2 for each objective. So 6.
15.
And +1 for each of the following buildings that is built.
We don't have any of them.
Dispensary, sanatorium, arena, bar, baths, or tavern.
Nope.
Okay. Well, we only got one.
But
So
that
what do
takes
we-
us to 15.
Okay, we're at 15. If you obtain 15 or higher, read conclusion B.
Yes.
Okay,
Please be the win scenario.
conclusion B. They're coming! The lookout shouts as Rilda's troop approaches. The members of the community run to equip themselves with whatever weapons they can grab before racing to their posts, ready for battle. The soldiers, some of whom are visibly exhausted, are reluctant to launch an assault from the top of the embankment. You take advantage of this hesitation to convince them to join you by promising them a gentler life, without a tyrannical commander to fear. Seeing that your speech has shaken the resolve of her men, Rilda starts to scream. Bunch of runts marinated in coward sweat. I'll have you hung from a gilder tree if you don't attack. And who's going to carry out your orders, replies one of her former henchmen. Your reign as an apprentice despot ends here. Run, Rilda. Run before we cut you to pieces. Faced with the growing hostility of the troops, Rilda flees without a second thought. The soldiers have come to swell your ranks. They will be able to help in the vegetable gardens and reinforce the camp's defenses. If other hostile bands are scouring the clouncing lands, they will think twice before coming after you.
Nailed it.
And if you ever come back, we'll kill you.
I guess,
Did the production permanently go up to 15 for these, or was it
no,
add,
we're just-
add 2 for each of these? Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright, defense is a +3.
That's awesome. Oh, because we gained an army.
Our ranks have been swelled. Production is +3.
Nice.
Take 2 99 cards.
Those are the Hope Reborns.
So there's, just so you know, there are 3 conclusions possible.
Wasn't as bad as I feared.
I think it's because we got to the. I think
we
if we
got
hadn't
all
gotten
3 of
that
them.
15, it would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to read it?
To see what would have happened.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have to play this again.
Oh, we will?
Yeah. Because we're gonna fail the next scenario, we'll have to start all over, and we're gonna play it on harder difficulty.
Like, we'd have to start at the very beginning?
Yeah.
Is that
There's a
how it
possibility
goes?
we completely fail this and we have to start all the way at the beginning of
Yeah.
this. book
Back at the
sentence.
beginning scenario
That's
with
how it
it
goes.
crumbling and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Alright, you got the 299 cards?
Yeah.
They were hope
It's the
reborns.
Hope Reborns.
Okay, then read Ready to Set Off again on page 27.
We did it.
Return all objective cards. Each player discards all their hand cards. If there are any ill cards, please return them.
What?
If there's
He
any,
read it.
If there are if there's any weakness at all, you may return those now. If only. You have finished the scenario, Bread and Cares. Yes. If you want to begin the next scenario immediately, return all the cards in the past, then read the introduction of the scenario. Respite. Page 28. Alright.
Did it say return? Did it say return? Or, no, it didn't.
Return all the cards in the past. One.
24, 7, 9, 11, ABC.
Oh, is that yours? Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a 350. It's really close.
HIJ.
You going in descending order?
I don't know. I'm just putting them in like this. This is in.
19.
Ta-da.
One at a time.
I've done my job.
Oopsie. Sorry, bud.
Oh, hey. Hey, little guy.
Okay. What did you pull? What is that one?
Ones.
I'm sure he'll be mad no
ones,
matter
two.
what order I put these in.
Numeral 3. Numeral 4. Numeral 5. Numeral 6.
Da-da.
Here's some 2-digit numbers. They're in descending order. So have fun with that.
Fine.
Also descending order.
Bastards. I don't know why I keep you guys around. Food.
I could have done it where it was like the highest, lowest, alternating back and forth.
Yeah, there's a code. There's a codex you have to solve to figure out what order they're in.
There is a game. There's a board game released where the entire instructions are in alien symbology.
Glyphs.
Just
So you have to figure out the puzzle of the alien symbology to even read the instructions, and there's no way to know whether you've actually deciphered that correctly or not.
There's like no cheat sheet to like tell you what the answer
And the
is.
designer has said that he will answer no questions regarding the rules ever.
and it's written in such a way that
You could probably
no
interpret
matter
it different
which
ways.
no matter which way you translate it, it sounds okay.
It might
Sounds,
work out.
It's intelligible.
This is, and yeah, and it's a game of solitaire. It's alien. The
Alien
game is called
Solitaire.
like Alien Solitaire.
But but essentially the game is trying to figure out the rules.
That's the first part of the game.
That's funny.
Like we don't have enough time following rules when it's written in English.
Yeah.
Gloomhaven.
So, I guess I'll spill the beans. You probably
There's
will hear
beans?
about it sooner or later. That
Yeah, big.
Cade 6 is back.
Oh, is that why you were telling I was supposed to go do the?
That was told a long time ago.
Yeah, well, they said that Nathan Fillion was going to play his voice, like, last year. But, like, people didn't really, like, okay, so Cade's coming back. But he is back now.
He died. It was
Cade
actually
6.
really sad. I watched that cutscene.
I think I might know
What's
who
Cade
did
6?
it from Destiny 2.
It was Crow that killed him.
Yeah, I know who killed him, but I think I know who brought him back.
I didn't even know that until, like, yesterday.
Wait,
I'm like,
I thought
wait,
you
we've
jumped
had
off-
Crow hanging out with us this whole
Well,
time.
Crow was the bad guy.
And he's-
was the big.
I
was
have
one of
no
the
idea
bad
where
guys.
he even came from. Just some emo kid that showed up. He
He had-
hangs out at the helm.
He had vengeance because he was like in prison, and he had like a vendetta against Cade.
Oh.
Isn't this the cutscene where Cade jumps off a thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rambo style,
Yeah.
goes after somebody? Okay.
One of the whole campaigns was to figure out what happened to him,
Oh, I
and you
did.
go through like all these cutscenes of like voice recordings and like holograms of like things that are happening to him, and eventually at the very end you find out that he was killed.
I think I failed.
At the beginning he just disappeared, and you're like, what happened to Cade? And you're like sent out to go find him, and you're like one step behind everything. You eventually find out that Crow killed him.
I don't know who Crow is.
He was the bad guy of that scenario, and we eventually,
But he's in the tower or
He's,
something?
he's the emo kid that hangs out in the helm.
yeah, he kind of
Oh,
came.
I don't go to the helm. Maybe that's my problem.
He came back in like a weird kind of. We like kind of. I can't remember whether we killed him, and he kind of like essentially came back as a reformed version of himself that he can kind of like barely remember his past, or like something happened to his memory or something like that. But he's like back to being like what he was originally, essentially a good guy with like, I think he's technically Mira's brother or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Something, yeah. He's like the prince of whatever.
Yeah, and he was like corrupted, and that's what made him all evil. And then he like came back, kind of like essentially fixed, and like it's been his like deep regret that he's the one that killed Cade all that long time ago or whatever. He's essentially trying to repent for his sins by assisting us in the helm and all that stuff.
That makes sense. It's a really good cutscene. That's why I was wondering if you had played any of it yesterday.
I should probably do that cutscene tonight.
I'm terrible.
It's
I've just been trying to grind Onslaught because they upped the rewards.
yeah. It's
Because that's
insane.
going away, and then all of the past season stuff in the helm is going away as well.
Oh, so everything helm related.
All the helm related season stuff is all going away. So if you haven't done some of it that you want to do, you have to
Dang
do
it.
it before the, which means, and one of them, like there's a whole nice graphic that was released.
I just have to be at peace that I don't do or get most of the things in Destiny. Otherwise,
Well, just make sure you go claim all your engrams that are sitting at those different people before the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like all Season Defiance, Season of Deep, which includes the Wicked Implement exotic quest.
That's.
Wait.
Is that the assault rifle?
That's the scout rifle us three did. Fight with
That
the
was that
Tormentor.
one. And then, okay. Oh, so it's included in that.
We
It's
have
part of the
that.
Season of the Deep.
Oh, really?
And that's going away. The Whetstone Wicked Implement Exotic Pursuit Weapon Pursuit is going away. which
I
I'm
have a
saying
guy
is-
who.
So we're only
who
gonna have
walked me
like
through
1
that.
week to get the last part of it. We're not even gonna have a full week to get the last piece of it.
Of Wicked Implement.
I'm thinking of the wrong.
You're
guy.
thinking of the wrong thing. Remember the Tormentor mission we did with the maze, where you had to go out into the corners of the maze and
I
make
don't
it-
remember what we got for
Our
that.
the
miracle
pistol?
finish.
It's the Stasis Scout Rifle. That's
we
about
don't
to
use
get
it, but
well. It's about to get a big buff.
Is it the one
in
that's really
general.
good against shield?
It's really good against champions. It's an anti-champion weapon
we
essentially.
don't use it. But it's where we use the handguns.
Because I just went and crafted one of the exotics. Apparently, I had it unlocked for a long time and never
This wasn't a
bothered
crafted
crafting
one.
it. Oh, okay.
No, we
What
got
it's
it
called.
from. Brandon walked us through it.
Yeah, I remember that part.
I remember that fight. I'll remember that fight forever.
Yes.
One of the greatest accomplishments.
Down to literally the
slash
last
failures.
There's also a bunch of nerfs that are happening that are not going to be great for us. Div is getting a nerf. Well is getting a nerf.
I just learned how to use those.
Div is
I
now,
just learned I'm supposed
Div
to
is
use
now
it.
going to take more shots before it activates. And then something is happening to Well, which people are both, happy about and not happy about. Bubble might be technically getting a buff. It's kind of unsure as to what
Like
that's
the
going to do.
Titans?
Titans Bubble, because the Titan Bubble up to now has been kind of useless
uses
for the last 5 years. But it's, yeah. It sounds like it's going to make it that when you hop into the bubble, you instantly get the shield, and when you hop out, it slowly goes away rather than instantly going away. So it's like a defense of pop in, get your shield, pop out, try to do stuff,
That's
pop
better.
in, which is how it probably should be.
Yeah.
And then Well, I think is getting its damage buff
Decreased.
reduced,
It-
which is a good thing because now everybody's not going to be demanded.
'Cause it's-
Every warlock at this point, whenever they join a fire team, is demanded to be on that.
Yeah, it's a requirement. They made one ability a requirement for the raids, which they shouldn't have done
Well,
that in the first place.
And requirement is loose,
Yeah.
is a loose term, but
they didn't do it.
the community turned it into a requirement
Yeah.
because
They built things such that in order to do enough damage conveniently, you have to have the well.
which I think is going to be cool because now you can. It doesn't necessarily get rid of Well, but now you can do cool combinations of Well, the Hunter.
The combo subclass,
the,
whatever they're doing with that.
Well, I don't know about that, but I don't know enough about
The
that one.
prismatic stuff.
I'm not too excited about that. From what I've heard, it's not going to be great for Titans. But
No. I want my Void super combined with if I can combine that with strand grenades or something, strand grenades or melees, gives me the ad clear I always want with the super, with the boss nuke. That's what I want. That's my dream, is be able to combine those two things. Do all the ad clear and nuke the boss. Who needs a well?
true.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I have a panic button. It's right here.
All right, what's our next thing?
Anyways, yeah. Sorry, we can continue on.
Sorry about that.
Respite.
I was just really excited. I couldn't keep it in one more second.
You guys know what respite means?
I think we get to rest and heal.
There's a Mrs. Nesbit in Toy Story.
What?
Who's that? Who's she?
Nesbit?
Yeah. Is there really?
Yeah, there is.
I don't remember an Nesbit. Nesbit?
And Buzz quotes her at one point.
Oh.
This
Maybe
is a bit. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes.
In the first
Took
one?
me a minute.
Don't worry about it.
Continue
I
on.
wonder what it's referencing though.
I don't know.
I forgot. I remember looking it up once, and it was something still in the show, but
Return all cards, or each player returns all their cards with the keyword temporary. Jinxed. Return. Each player unblocks all their hand cards. Each player shuffles all their cards in their discard pile back into the action deck.
that means I still have these.
Good.
Each card, or each player blocks all their cards with the keyword companion.
See ya.
Now that you have gotten rid of Rilda, you are entering the peace that has been restored. With the help of the soldiers who have joined your ranks, the inhabitants of the Citadel are putting the camp back together. Life is slowly returning to normal. Why not take advantage of this lull to explore the world? You could bring back useful equipment and knowledge.
Oh.
Lehan, who you entrust with the leadership of the camp in your absence, is waiting for you at the entrance to your quarters, along with several other people, ready to offer you the opportunity you were hoping for. On the side quests page of the Citadel leaflet, if you have 3 or more side quests that are not finished, choose one side quest.
If we have 3 or more,
We only
That
have
are
2.
unfinished, choose one or more.
we only have 2.
Choose one side quest among those below, otherwise choose 2. Okay, so we have in Kel the Tradamus and the Stellar Scope, or
We should have been to Kel already. Oh, we were almost to Kel and we turned around.
or choose
What do you mean?
near
We
the
were like at the doorway to Kel and we're like, it can't be this way. When we were just now like over
We were
here,
close
there was
to
a
Kel,
bridge
yeah,
to
there-
Kel.
Oh yeah.
near the Windcross, Rija Berries, or Kellyan Remains, or in Raptorwood, vegetables and incantations.
Are you asking if we have any of those side quests, or what is this?
No, we choose 2 of those.
We get to choose 2 of these to just get if we have 2
Yeah.
or fewer.
Or if we have 3 or more.
Do we have? We don't have.
We only have 2 quests right now.
Right, so we choose 2 of these because we.
Okay.
If we had 3 or more, then we'd choose 1.
Gotcha.
So we choose 2 of these. Should we just randomly do it?
3 or more.
Or what sounds good to you?
Probably one of the Ken ones.
Tradamus and the Stellar Scope, or Rija Berries, or Kellyan Remains. Do we have a treatise on rural poetry for carrots? That doesn't sound familiar. Familiar, okay, so we can't choose that.
No. So one of
So
those
really,
3.
really just 3.
In Kel, near the Windcross,
And then
or
just-
in Raptor Wood.
Stellar.
Well, we can't do
Stellar
it
Scope
afterwards.
sounds stellar.
So that.
Oh, sorry.
Ignore this one. It's
I went on to the other one.
so
Okay.
so we got 1 in Kel, one near the Windcross, and just a random one.
Okay.
Kellyan Remains. I think
Let's do Killian Remains as
I
one
think
of them.
that sounds interesting. I agree.
Yeah.
And then maybe I don't know.
What's the dialogue for Kellyan Remains? 104.
104. And then we get to choose one more.
I really
Yeah.
like Stellar Scope.
Tradamus and
You
the
do?
Stellar Scope.
I like
in
Stellar
Kel,
Scope too.
Or Rija Berries near the Windcross.
All right.
Maybe let's look at the map. Where's the Windcross? Does that kind of take us?
Who wanted
Because
Kel?
if we want
Who did you say was?
Oh, we want Kel.
Because if we want to
Or
explore,
we want the Stellar Scope.
You want a stellar scope?
Sounds really cool.
maybe it has something to do with the stars.
Or
Yeah, let's
time
do it.
travel.
Maybe it's portal.
Yeah.
A scope into the stellarity
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the universe.
And probably a wormhole and time travel.
It's probably
Do that.
all of those
Let's
things.
do Tradamus and the stellar scope then.
Yeah.
Tradamus.
Did you see anything
Yeah, that
interesting on there?
that's spelled like it
Also-
sounds right.
Lots of little squiggles.
Okay.
I'm not map certified.
And
It's not
the
Stellar,
stellar
scope.
scope, whatever. Okay.
Dialogue is 079. Okay, I'm gonna read that first one.
Sure.
079.
I'm gonna write in Kel for one of them as my notes.
Walton, who was in charge of the ground shivers under Nenadazar, Nenadazir, comes to find you in your quarters. I have learned from Sabel the Link that a star reader has recently moved to Kel. I happen to know this man. His name is Tradamus. 10 cycles ago, he predicted that purveyors.
10 seconds ago?
10 cycles.
Oh,
sorry.
cycles.
Purveyors are a mysterious group that engaged in various dubious activities, including supplying the citadels with slave gardeners during the War of the Worms.
Like us.
10 seconds ago, he predicted I'd come bursting in here.
4 dozens of cycles, Kel has turned a blind eye to the kidnappings and other abuses the purveyors have committed to achieve their ends. What has happened to them since the reversal is unknown. What does this mean?
When your
When
wisdom.
you're- is
It's
10
a
or
learnings. It's a learnings thing we
higher? Is
have.
it 10 or higher?
Knowledge is only 4.
Oh shoot, we can't read.
So we can't do that one anyway.
I was just telling you what purveyors are.
Oh, that was what purveyors are?
Yeah, so if we read purveyors, and we could read more about them, I guess.
If we
depending
had
on
more
our-
knowledge.
Yeah.
So the glossary told you couldn't read further unless you had. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whack. This game is weird.
So 10 cycles ago, Tradamus predicted that purveyors would come to our village and kidnap my brothers and me. Unfortunately, he was a few days off in his predictions, and I couldn't stop it from happening. I remember that this Tradamus had several stellar scopes, once made by the Machinists Guild. Have I already read Machinists Guild? Old engineering guild that was responsible for many inventions, including the plank straightening machine and the grenade, a weapon that shoots Chari pits.
Cherry pits?
Chari. The guild was
What if they can straighten out my back?
inexplicably disbanded by Kel during the War of the Worms and replaced by the Plans and Mechanisms Guild, which was more concerned with theoretical work.
Just, it's like a gun that's like a paintball gun. We poured a bunch of cherries and it shoots the pits out. That sounds amazing.
Amazing. With which he studied the stars and could predict the future. These very rare objects contain a cylindrical crystal that would make an excellent container for a ground shiver. So I ask your permission to go to Kel to find Tradamus and try to get one of these stellar scopes. I am hopeful that we can improve our ground shivers with it. Your work here is too valuable to take such risks. Would you mind if I went in your place? Not at all, Walton answers you, visibly relieved to be spared the journey.
We're expendable.
Okay, so when a card mentions the name Tradamus, read the dialogue bearing the same number as that card. Those are the notes, by the way.
Oh. When a card says Tradamus.
Read dialogue.
Dialogue with the card's number.
Yeah. Are we... We're not at the preparation phase, are we? I mean, kind of are.
No, not yet. We're trying to figure out what these side quests are.
Okay, so, but during the preparation phase, if you're at the Citadel and this quest is initiated, read 163. Initiated. We kind of already initiated it, didn't we? Because you said we'd go and
I haven't checked the box that says initiated.
I don't think
'cause
we've initiated it. I think we just
Oh.
learned about it. And we have to go to Kel to initiate it.
Oh.
And when we get
that's
back-
what
There's a
I mean.
specific initiated checkbox and there's progress boxes.
Okay.
We've
well,
never read
we don't
anything
know.
that tells me to mark
We don't
any
know
of
what we're
that
doing,
stuff.
then, do we?
We
I
know
imagine we have to
nothing.
stop by Kill first, and that initiates it, and then when we start the next scenario thing, we can do stuff
Okay,
with that
so-
We
quest.
should do that.
Next is Kellyan Remains,
Yeah.
104.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We should go to
Oh,
Kel.
yeah.
We should pick up some equipment.
Sabel the Link, who sometimes stops by the Citadel, has asked to see you. An old protectorate dignitary, nostalgic for a glorious past, has asked the chain to find Kellyan Remains. Volunteers are wanted, and there is a reward, a well-made weapon, or some trinkets that you could trade. The sites in question must not be located near the Singing Lane. Otherwise, they would have been reported by my companions long ago. They look like this. You've seen that?
We have.
Yeah.
We have?
Is that just a wall?
It's like a fallen,
Okay.
something fallen, like some remains. Okay, so we wrote down, when Kellyan Remains can be seen on your terrain card, check one box and write down that terrain card's number in the notes. And then when 4 boxes have been checked, check the initiated box. Cool.
When 4 have been checked,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to come back and read this again. Progress. So every time we find it, we
Check a
check
box.
out a box. Okay.
And then once initiated, 4 boxes become initiated.
Okay.
And
But I need to
then-
write in the notes the cards we find it on.
And then, if it's initiated, we have to read 141. So we kind of have to remember.
We gotta initiate these things.
So when we just need to remember when we initiate and are in the preparation phase, We have to read more dialogue, so just remember that.
Yeah. Okay.
But we probably, yeah.
We have to get to initiated first, which we've never done on any side quest. We also have sick people we're supposed to go help
Okay, so
with some impossible challenge rating.
preparation.
When you add a side quest to the side quest page of the Citadel leaflet, it is active but not necessarily initiated yet.
Good to know. That makes sense. All right, take a 45 card. That must be our terrain to start off with.
Some side quests do not need that status to be reached.
We don't have the opportunity to build.
Grab a 45.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. We can return to the Citadel at any time with 10 life points.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
We have it back.
For this scenario, your ground shiver is 5. Set all life points back to 0.
Of course.
Thanks.
Die.
And then 10.
And then 10.
Oh, I'm alive again.
You must go to 0, then 10. Guys.
Oh my gosh, I did the dumbest way of doing that. All right.
It's 99 and then 10.
I went to 9.
And then
I scrolled all the way to 9,
you went
looking
through
for the 10.
You went through 100. You went through 90 digits.
Yeah.
You did 90 of those.
Gosh. No. I went 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, all the way to 9. And then 10.
Each player draws 2 cards from their action deck to form their starting hand.
You had to count all the way up.
How many? 2?
Damn it, my reflex card.
That's the worst.
The last card I wanted.
I have a luck
Ooh.
and a perseverance.
I got cards.
Each player may unblock some or all of their cards with a keyword companion.
That's me. All right.
For each card unblocked, this way they lose 2 life points.
Well, that's fair.
She's worth it.
Yeah.
She.
Because we're like about to do some exploring, and so I think
Yeah.
she's gonna come in real handy.
Yeah.
Return all the Hope Reborn cards that are blocked.
That the only one? You
Yeah.
can spend other Hope Reborns? Okay.
Remember to look up your side quests, the cards in the world map, and the effects of your built buildings. So we have some effects, right?
Did it say apply the effects of?
It just says, remember to look up the effects of your built buildings.
Okay.
So
We get 2 defense.
Wait, but is this the preparation phase?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
So we get 2 defense, 2 production. We already have done all the swords. We already have all the gladiuses, right? So, unblock up to 2 cards with the keyword weapon or armor.
Oh yeah, this was blocked. I just unblocked it. I figured we were gonna do that.
Okay, you can do that now.
Done.
We didn't finish building the herbalist.
we just have one more. I
Yeah.
know, it's too bad, huh?
We'll just do that as soon as we start. So that next time.
Okay, so
Next time.
what's the feather card? That's that one, right?
That's
Yeah.
more on the map.
Okay, so we can't see Kel's column
No.
on one of those cards, right?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so put a 75 card into play.
Maybe that's why we should be doing those more often.
Yeah, because there's 2 options here. A Kel's column from one of those. and then
Instead, put a
cemetery.
238. Oh, okay. But we start on the so maybe there's a different starting point if we've explored more, right?
Yeah.
So for now, 75. Right, so here's the tip. The outcome of this scenario has no impact on the threat you are playing. Use this free time to explore, find equipment, and improve your skills and community.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Time to explore, find equipment, improve your skills and community.
Something has no effect, though, at the beginning of that?
Oh, yeah. So the outcome of this scenario has no effect whatsoever.
Oh, okay,
on
gotcha.
the
So this is
threat.
literally our time to, like,
It's
hey, we saw all this stuff.
It's respite.
If we want to go try to find it.
like pulling the.
Well, I wonder if we ought to split up then
Machine
and like, send you to see if we can go down and get that
I
thing.
need somebody to walk me there, though.
And then someone,
Yeah.
and then two people go walking towards Kel and split up.
Yeah, if we could do 2 groups.
I need somebody
Like I
walking
could
me there.
walk west
but-
down to the ballista.
and
There's
maybe
some-
over that shield thing too. I don't remember what it took to pull the shield out either. But I've got a shot at least one of them, right?
Yeah.
We already spent my best
one of them
card.
was, yeah, one of them was
But-
like required like 15.
I don't know.
Really, like 15 stars.
Yeah.
So keep this in mind though.
Okay.
It says when you run low on life points, go back to the Citadel, where you can remove the bookmark and read the epilogue.
Okay.
So I guess if we can return anytime, but if we do,
We basically
That's
just
it.
don't want everybody to exhaust out here and have it be for nothing.
Because then we get
okay.
I think it's essentially what it's saying.
During the preparation phase, if you are at the Citadel and your production score is 10 or higher, which it is, you can send a team to help complete the construction of the Bridge Palace.
Oh, yeah.
Banish a green 141 card from the adventure deck without revealing it. If you do, you get an influence and take a 99 card, then banish this.
Let's do it.
It's kind of just free for us to do that, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
Except for 141, we have no idea what
So
that
if
is.
you
It's
can't
probably something good.
Reveal it.
Don't
If you reveal it,
don't. You have to
it
start
doesn't
all
work.
over
You have to start all over.
with everything.
Oh, that's weird.
You're weird.
Why?
Okay.
Is there multiple 141s?
Yeah, but the other one's gold. Which means it's not a... All right.
What?
Well, I'm assuming 141 was the bridge card.
Oh, could be.
And then that gold one is now the finished bridge.
Finished bridge.
But you can't reveal it to verify it.
Correct. We'll never know.
Whatever you
We'll
do.
never know what that was because our memories aren't good enough. If you do, we get a...
Little do you guys know, when you guys leave, I just look through all the cards.
I would do.
I have the shrink wrap plastic. I've actually opened this and already gone through all of it and resealed it. And Wes can be just concerned enough because I'm just crazy enough to have actually gone out and bought that and used my heat gun to actually do that.
It's something you would do just to pull off the joke. To slip a piece. You would
Just
do
to
it
mess with you.
Just to put a card in there that says Wes is dead.
You
would have printed another one of these.
Bought a printer that could print these cards.
I
Bought
know
the
you would.
materials to print these cards on.
Just to have one say.
I dumped $1,000 into that joke.
Yeah, I know.
So
Easy.
I noticed.
Kasich loses 10 hit points.
I noticed.
Why does the card say this?
Yes.
And it's like, it's a 1. It's a 1 exploration, like, Kasich loses 10 health. How can this possibly be one of the cards in here?
I don't know. Looks like an official card to me.
Okay, I noticed it doesn't tell us to.
I think we are. Oh, it doesn't?
Why is there so many mushrooms on it?
So I'm assuming we.
Don't we start there?
I mean, it doesn't. It didn't say.
Well, when the
That's
tile
all
cards
the
are...
preparation I know.
I don't think it ever specified that in the past, did it?
I always thought it did.
Each player pieces his figure onto it.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I didn't finish reading.
One player throws all the pieces onto it.
Done.
Player.
Oh, wait.
we
I've
need-
not
we need
quite
your
done
roll
my
ones.
whole job
Come
yet.
on. All right.
And then it is 9:05.
Yeah, let's stop there.
Stop at
This
9.
might be a good
Okay.
stopping point.
Yeah, I concur.
Because if we go do that,
Like me and you
Do
go
so.
south, you two go this way to try to like maybe go find Kel maybe.
Yeah.
That might be a good use of...
do some explorations, try to find the third piece of the Olympic,
Yeah.
see if we can bring back
So
some
this is like
military
the moment to
hardware.
like explore
Find some,
everything
like,
and try to like
Kel
find
ruins.
any kind of buffs we can find and
Maybe we'll find that.
swim out from
It's
shore
underneath
as
that
far as you
floorboard.
can, see
see,
if you can
see
see a
this
person.
this reinforces my thought that most of the other scenarios you're not supposed to
Just get to the
do every single thing. You're just supposed to do your objective and hope you have enough energy to be able to do that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because then it gives you moments like this of like, remember those things you were forced to ignore? Go back and have fun trying to find them and do them.
Go back and look at them. Go in the cave. Actually, the cave was just sleeping.
Well, we went into the cave.
Cave was just sleeping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And cuddling.
Cuddling. Well, you only get points back if you cuddle.
Yes.
That's the active player is being cuddled and gets point back. Involved players don't get
Get
nothing
nothing because they're the big spoon.
because they're the big spoon.
Yeah.
Or they're just watching it happen.
Third party observers.
Concoct.
Well, on that note.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for
Oh,
watching.
that's the end?
Don't forget to subscribe and press that button,
Notification button.
the red, so you can know everything that happens.
If you're not pushing buttons,
What are you pushing?